Greetings everyone, so welcome to another moveset with commentary. Today we have number 18, and sorry that I'll sound freaking dead and annoyed and I don't know, unpleasant, but it's just the heat is killing me, man. I know that it will be only worse and worse, but on top of that, my PlayStation network is not working. It's been like 3 days. And man, there's Overwatch anniversary, event, and I cannot fucking play. It's driving me nuts. And my cousin who lives like 5 blocks away from me, he's fine. Fuck's sake, PlayStation, get your shit together. Alright, I know that's off topic, but it's just the reason. I know you're probably like, so why are you shooting the videos if you'll sound like shit? Well, I always kind of sound like shit, so who cares, right? So, Jia Xu, sorry. Alright, let's begin. Square in air. And triangle. That's actually pretty nice and forceful, gotta say. So there's your square string, which is definitely one of the Jia Xu's strengths. His square string is awesome. It's because his weapon is awesome. I think it's called chain and sickle, but it's basically kusarigama. Yeah. So let's begin with his specials. So his triangle, and you can push it twice, and then he does this, and it becomes grab, and quite sick one. All right, so just like this. Did you see it? Yeah, it's pretty mean. Alright, so now for his first special, which is also his first X, I call Shadow Wreck. And again, it's a grab, yeah, Jia Xu likes to grab people. Now then. So pretty useful, although I don't really like that effect. It's kinda dull, but yeah, it's useful. So without the X, it's like this. And now his second special. So yeah, quite simple, but it knocks enemies into this state of dizziness, so it's useful. Now then, third special I call Chaos Storm. Very nice attack, I really love this one. Now then, his fourth special is his second X, and I call it Fiery Retribution. So without the X, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that I'm weird, but I actually like the first part of this attack more than the second one. I don't know, the second one seems kind of like very generic. I don't know. Sorry, that was the third one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just this attack is brilliant, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It's just a generic fire smash, but maybe that's just me. And personally, Jia Xu is kind of a little bit about fire. He can also do like this almost like ninja trickery. And he also has like this, pirate scoundrel stuff things, but it's that fire that I just don't think suits him very well. I don't know, what do you think about it? For me, Jia Xu and fire, it just does not combine together. Maybe it's because of his suit, or I don't know. I would like to see something different from him, like he looks like a pirate, so maybe water. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's just me. And now then, fifth special I call hookstrike. I know that it's not a hook, but he looks like a pirate, so. Now, was that? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, on top of everything, I'm kinda I'm kinda clumsy today. So yeah, that's his, you know, basic moveset. Now then, change of weapon. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty aggressive and very ninja-like. I'm not sure, but I think that Kusarigama is a ninja weapon. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. It certainly seems like a ninja weapon. So yeah, that's horse string, very nice and special, just like that. So yeah, his horse string is actually pretty nice, one of the best horse strings in my opinion. Now then, we are about to show his Storm Rush. So here's the Storm Rush, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Yeah, there's nothing to hate about the Storm Rush. And there's your Storm Rush in action. So this is counter, it's actually pretty badass. Alright, so now for his musos. I gotta say, his musos are actually pretty interesting and diverse, which is nice to see. So, first one is called Phantom Fire. And yeah, I hereby introduce you to the third or fourth user of, you know, of these Limbo Shadow clones. So we know that Lushun is basically the one who uses them the most. The second one would be Cao Cao. And then there's Jia Xu and Macha, who can also use them, but only in their musos. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so very nice muso. Now then, his R1 muso is called Shadow Strike, and it's a grab if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Alright. Whoa, I like this one. And finally, his air muso is called Shadowblink, and it's what it is. Yeah, it's a blink. Yeah, I really like this. Now that I think about it, Jia Xu has a lot of ninja-like movement. You know, these like teleportations and clones. Yeah, I see what you're doing with him. He's like a ninja pirate strategist. Interesting. And now Rage Art. Yeah, that pose is definitely ninja-like. I don't know why I noticed it only now. Alright, so let's take this into action. Okay, let's begin. Oh man, I like the true Rage Art. That's really good. Alright, so now let's discuss Jia Xu, right? So first, as always, let's begin with his design. So I absolutely love his design because he looks like a pirate, and I think that pirates they have so much style, really. It's a shame. I really love pirates, but I have just so bad luck with them, you know. I have yet to see a good pirate game, and I have yet to see like a good pirate movie or anime or manga. And I know what you're thinking. Good pirate game? Yeah, well, Assassin's Creed Black Flag was basically a really good pirate game. Yeah, I know that what I'm gonna say would seem like a huge contradiction, but I'm just not a fan of naval battles. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, but being a pirate is basically all about, you know, naval battles. And you know, that's not what I want from my pirate game. I want mainly exploration of weird islands and finding treasure there. And also like having bond with your crew. Yeah, that's what I want. As for manga and anime, I know what you're thinking. One Piece, obviously. It's not for me, guys. I don't know. I don't know why, or well, I know why, but that's a discussion for another video. But yeah, I loved Naruto. I fucking worshipped Bleach, and despite its huge criticism among community, I really enjoyed Fairy Tail. But One Piece, I tried really hard. I've seen like 100 episodes, and it's just not for me. It's too goofy, and I hate the art style. Yeah, so sorry for your sidetracking, guys. Since I feel so bad, I just need to talk with someone, and I'm all alone here. So now for his personality. So Jia Xu is very intelligent, and he is very well aware of his intelligence and value. And so yeah, he's a bit cocky, but he kind of back it up, you know. He really is something special. So I like it, and I mean, he is voiced by my favorite, all-time favorite voice actor. I'm gonna butcher his name, Vic Mignola, I think. He is voice of my favorite Naruto character, Nagato Uzumaki, and he has basically like this 2 modes or 3 modes that he can like do with his voice. There's this like very childish voice, because he has sort of like a higher pitched voice. So I think that he's like a voice actor of Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. So I also think that he's a voice actor of Shao Ba. So he can do this like really childish voice, like my armor can protect me from any and all harm, you know. And it sounds like really he's like a 10-year-old or something like that. Then he has like this crazy mode, which he sometimes engage when he's voice acting Tenkai, you know, like where he almost like screams. I cannot really mimic that, but it's something like, and just hula Hideaki to be the commander, you know. But just imagine it more like poisonous, because he is really like, he can do almost like this poison sounding voice, and I love it. And the best voice that he can do is the one where he's just calm, you know, and that's the voice that he uses when he voices Nagato Uzumaki from Naruto or Jia Xu. And I'm not gonna even try to portray this voice because it's just so divine for me. So yeah, that's that. And as for his gameplay, I really love Kusarigama. When I were choosing which weapons to use in Neo, because you know, they ask you what will be your primary weapon. So I had really hard time choosing between dual katanas and Kusarigama, and in the end I went for dual katanas because I just love dual wielding, and katana is like my, you know, second favorite weapon of all times. But man, Kusarigama is also so sick because it's basically like a mini sight on a whip, you know. And you know me, my favorite weapon is sight, and my third favorite weapon is whip. So Kusarigama, obviously, I love that weapon. And luckily they didn't ask you for your secondary weapon, so that was Kusarigama for me. So yeah, that makes his gameplay awesome. His musous are really good. I love them. And yeah, overall he has very diverse and interesting moveset. So even though I am not like super huge fan of his X attacks, because as I said, I feel like this one is kind of like generic fire smash, and this one is useful, but I don't like it aesthetically. Still, I really enjoy this character. So that'll be probably everything. I'm sorry that I'm so fucking sidetracking this during this video, but whenever I feel bad, I just need to talk with someone, you know, and just tell them how shit I feel. That's something that Czech people do a lot, you know. We have like this I remember that during my university years we had this USA guy, teacher, and he was like, you know, people in America, we have like right to be free or something like that, you know, that we really value our freedom, and that's, you know, that's our divine right. In Czech Republic, I have noticed that your divine right should be right to complain. You people really love to complain, you know, because you know, in America, when you ask someone how are you, they'll basically almost always say I'm fine, even though, you know, their wife is cheating on them and their child has fucking cancer. They'll tell you that they are fine, or at least that's the stereotype about Americans. You know, stereotypes about Czech people would be, I feel like shit, even though, even though everything is going quite alright in our life. Yeah, that's us. We love to complain. So yeah, and complaining is good. It helps you deal with the situation, and I mean, it's a huge situation, man. I want those Overwatch costumes that I can get in anniversary event, but I fucking can't. Ugh. So Jia Xu, a way officer. He originally served under Li Jue, but dissatisfied with the way he was treated, left for Jiang Xu. There he was a brilliant tactician whose strategies resulted in numerous victories over Cao Cao. He later joined Cao Cao along with his lord Jiang Xu and received a promotion. So yeah, that's that. So to sum it up, his design is awesome. I love it. His personality is quite enjoyable actually, but yeah, it's mainly because of that voice. So it will be interesting how I'll view him in Dynasty Warriors 9. And because it doesn't matter if I'll, you know, go for the English voice or Japanese voice, it just, none of them don't come, you know, even closer to the brilliance of Vic Mignogna. I'm certainly butchering his name, god damn it. So yeah, so tell me, who's your favorite voice actor? Because yeah, for me it's definitely this guy. In English at least. I don't know about Japanese voice actor. I would hate to sound fucking generic and say that my favorite voice actor is a voice actor of, you know, Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai, but he's really good. Yeah. I don't remember his name right now, but yeah, I would probably go with this voice actor. As for voice actress, I think that I already said that my favorite voice actress is Laura Bailey or something like that. I don't remember right now. She's super famous voice actress. So yeah, it's again kind of generic to say that in English. As for my favorite Japanese voice actress, I don't think that I have one. I have like a favorite type of voice, and that would be either like these very like stern and mature voices, like for example, voice of Magoichi Saika from Sengoku Basara in her Japanese form, or I also really love that very daring, slutty type of voice, which, for example, Nohime from Samurai Warriors has. So yeah, tell me what is your favorite type of voices, and yeah, back to Jia Xu. His gameplay is very enjoyable, yeah, mainly because of his weapon and because of just how very diverse his moveset is. So, but Jia Xu is a very balanced character. He is just a combination of everything, you know. It's not just about gameplay as with some characters, or just about, you know, their character or design, as for example with, I don't know, Fajang. But yeah, this time it's really balanced. I can totally say that his you know, character and design and gameplay just all is kind of on the same level for me. So yeah. So again, sorry, this video will be probably ridiculously long, but I gotta say, I feel better. As I said, complaining helps. Yeah. Even though it's really weird because, you know, you'll see this video like in, I don't know, almost a month. My life would be so fucking different back then. Back then, I don't know. Will be different just yeah. So I'm basically just talking to a TV right now, but you know, I just feel like I'm talking to you. And even though my problems will be by the time irrelevant, it still helps. So yeah, that's weird. If you study psychology, you can write your diploma thesis about this. So yeah. Oh man, don't even fucking remind me of diploma thesis. That was a hell. So yeah, and I don't feel so hot now. Yeah, maybe it's because sun is not fucking blasting through my windows now. So yeah. Right. I wonder how long this video is. Probably 20 minutes or maybe even longer. God fucking damn it. So yeah, see you next time and hopefully I'll sort this problem out.